Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Saturday. So today is my rest day from the gym, so that's why I'm hanging out in my kitchen making this video. You guys, I feel great. I truly love my rest days. Don't get me wrong, I love going to the gym. Y'all know I love weightlifting and all the things. But I I am really starting to appreciate and value my rest day. This morning, so normally I get up around 3:30 in the morning because I make content and stuff even before I get to the gym. This morning, you guys, I did not get up till 6:30. So I slept in for an extra 3 hours today. And oh my gosh, like when I tell you, I woke up so well rested. Let me tell you, like it's crazy what a few extra hours of sleep can do for the body, can do for the mind, can do for the soul. And I am always about like work, 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 work. Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Go, go, go. But I'm telling you, sometimes, a lot of times, for myself at least, I find that when I prioritize getting enough sleep and resting, I'm actually way more efficient the following day because I had time to rest. And I wish I knew this sooner. Like, but I feel like society makes it like if you're broke, don't sleep. If you're not rich, keep going. Like, fuck sleep. Sleep is the cousin of death. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, I understand being a hustler and the whole hustler mentality and really just trying to go after what you want. And I do that. I can say that I really do focus on my goals all day long. But what I can tell you, getting sleep is a complete game changer. It really is. So if you're struggling with focusing, if you're struggling with being creative, if you're struggling with just trying to figure out what you want to do in life, I I promise you, like just getting enough sleep for one night will put things into perspective for you. And I don't know if it's also because I've gotten older, but I just feel like, you have to come to a point where you start prioritizing taking care of your body. And I hate feeling tired throughout the day. Like I hate struggling to stay awake. I hate feeling like I need a nap. Like I just hate that feeling. And when I prioritize my sleep and getting enough rest, I don't have that feeling. And another thing too is it's hard to feel energized and to feel well rested when you're at a job that you absolutely hate because it's like so much energy is draining you because you're not happy there, right? It might be a toxic work environment. Maybe you just don't like what it is that you do. You might be working long hours. Maybe you're overworked and underpaid, but it's so hard to stay focused and align with your purpose in life if you're working under those type of conditions. And I didn't realize that until I started working for myself. I started to see like how much easier it is to get rest because I'm not dreading tomorrow. I used to live for the weekend and hate the weekdays. And so I'd be so excited about Friday, so excited about Saturday, but come Sunday, even though I was off, it's like I couldn't truly enjoy my Sunday because I knew I had to go back to work on Monday. So I had to like do all of these things to prepare for my work week instead of just resting on a Sunday. I had to go grocery shopping, I had to do laundry, I had to clean the house, I had to make sure I had gas in my car. Like I had to do all these things on my weekend, which should be geared towards resting and just connecting with yourself. What do they call it? Decompressing. And I couldn't do that because I had to focus on being ready for the work week. Because I knew that if I didn't do these things on Sunday, I wouldn't be able to get it done on the weekdays, because by the time I get home from work, I would work 8 to 4:30. So once I get out of rush hour traffic, by the time I got home, it's like a little after 5. Then you have to cook, you have to eat. You really only have like 2 hours left to do anything that you want to do for yourself before it's time to go to bed, get up and do it all over again the next day. So it's like I had to make sure everything was done on Sunday so I wouldn't be spending an hour on Monday cooking, right? Because I'm already worn out from my work day. So, just know life doesn't have to be like that. And I don't think it should be like that. And it sucks when life is like that. I lived like that my whole life. It wasn't until I turned 30 where I started working for myself. So, just understand that rest and prioritizing sleep, all that stuff is so, so, so important for you. And, like I said, I wish I was doing this stuff sooner. I wish I knew what I know today. But I never live in regret. It is what it is. You learn these things when you're supposed to learn them. But if you're having a hard time finding your purpose, if you're having a hard time figuring out what it is that you should be doing with your life, what's going to make you excited to get up out of bed every single day, even when you're not feeling your most energized, you're still just ready to do this thing. One of the biggest things I would recommend is spend time by yourself. Stop listening to the opinions of others. Stop soaking in content that's not bettering you, like celebrity gossip, sports. Yeah, those things may be entertaining, reality TV, those things may be entertaining, but it's not feeding you with anything of purpose. It's not helping you figure out why you're here in the first place. So that's why I say spend time by yourself, spend time with the TV off, spend time with the music off, and just really be in your thoughts. Make sure you're well rested. And it may not come right away. For me, it didn't. It took a while. But I also didn't know how to find my purpose. It kind of just landed in my lap. But I'm telling you, when I started spending more time by myself, when I started to just enjoy my own company without needing friends around, without needing to be around family all the time, that's when it came to me what it was that I'm supposed to be doing. And since I've been doing that, I wake up damn near every day excited and ready to start my day. And I share this excitement and enjoyment with you guys because it is possible. It is possible to have a life like this. It is possible to create whatever life you want. But the problem is a lot of us don't know how to get there, or we don't believe it. I talk to you guys so much about manifesting because manifestation is real. Like, I can tell you firsthand, everything that I'm doing right now in my life, I manifested years ago. But I didn't even realize I was manifesting. I just thought I had my head in the clouds, to be honest. But now I know, like, no, I was manifesting this and it's finally here. And that's because I prioritize all the things that I'm telling you guys to do. And I know you guys love to talk about the 9 to 5, and I have so many horror stories about my 9 to 5 that I had. And those are cool to tell sometimes, but to be honest with you, like when I make those videos, it's actually not as enjoyable because it's like going back to a time in my life where it was kind of dark. Like, I used to be a heavy drinker back then because I was so miserable. I was so trapped. And, I make those videos to encourage you to do something beyond your 9 to 5. And I think we all have stories, even if you do love your job. I think we all have stories, about how our 9 to 5 might have treated us unfairly, the politics, the toxicity, the list goes on. But at some point, I believe that we should talk about solutions, not problems. And, like I said, I do have a lot of 9 to 5 stories that I can tell. I've told a few already, and it seems like you guys really enjoy those. But I've always been that friend that wants to help you come up with solutions, not just sit around and listen to the problems. And I understand sometimes we just have to vent, right? Sometimes it just feels great to just let it out, woo-saw. But I'm your girlfriend that's like, okay, so how are we going to get out of this? Like, I'm only going to let you vent for a good 20, 30 minutes. And then I'm like, all right, sis, what are we doing to get out of the situation? What's the next step? Like, how are we going to proceed with life? So that's why I make all these videos trying to help you come up with solutions, because these solutions that I'm telling you guys are the solutions that I used in my own life to manifest the life that I live today. So, prioritize your rest. It's so important. It's so important. And, there were plenty of years where I was working 2 jobs or I was working overtime because I had to work overtime just to afford a basic lifestyle. I don't feel like I was doing anything luxurious. I never traveled out of the country. I didn't drive a super exotic car. I had a Dodge Charger. You know what I mean? I feel like I lived a very modest life, and yet I still had to work all of these hours just to maintain a regular life. And when you do that, you don't get enough rest. I would be on my feet all day. I was working, 16, 18 hours a day. And, I had my youth on my side. I was in my 20s. So it's kind of easier to do certain things when you're younger because you're just full of energy, right? But I couldn't imagine doing that today. I do work 16 hours today, but I'm not on my feet and I'm not mentally drained doing it. I'm actually doing what it is I want to do, which is making content, editing content, posting, and responding to comments. So it makes it so much easier to work really, really long hours because I don't feel like I'm working. Like, I love making these videos for you guys. I'm so excited that I even started this channel because I can just speak my mind and motivate and inspire you guys to do something with your life other than your 9 to 5. So, keep all of that in mind. You do have to prioritize your sleep, even if you do enjoy your job, or maybe you are already running a business. Sometimes it's best to just take a step back, woosah, get a few extra hours of sleep, lay in bed and just relax your body, relax your mind. And I promise you, the following day, you're just going to be so happy that you did it. So I'm energized. I'm ready. I have more videos coming for you guys today. I'm ready to knock out this content. Like, I'll see y'all in a few. Bye.